up, Unicorn Gang? We are back with another video for you guys. So grab your wine and your face mask and let's get right into it.
I got her on my phone, it's BG.
So today I kind of wanted to do something different because I really needed to wind down. I've been having really difficult days. As I stated before, I'm a new mom. My daughter is 4 months old and she'll be 5 months old in a couple more days. And I feel like the last couple of days have been really stressful for me. So I kind of wanted to do something that, just really catered to me and my mental. So I have some wine and I'm also going to do a unboxing of some clothes that I got from Pretty Little Things. So I've just been trying to do things that make me happy and that is keeping me up spirit, because I feel like I don't want to say that I'm going through postpartum, because I definitely don't think I'm going through postpartum, but I do feel like I have moments of postpartum where I kind of just get a little bit frustrated and I kind of like shut down. And I'm trying to like move out of that, especially because I am a single mom. So it's a little bit different if you have someone to kind of help you through these struggles. I don't have someone to help me through these struggles. So for me, when I get to these feelings, when I have these feelings, I just like to do things that make me feel better. And yeah, so I just really wanted to kind of like document these things, because I'm sure there are other moms who are going through these things that I guess might need some encouragement, because sometimes it can be hard. So yeah. And I'm like not a crybaby whatsoever. I just feel like I don't cry enough sometimes, and I don't get it out. And sometimes I just need to get it out. But yeah, I just feel like as of lately, I just feel like mentally I'm struggling with a lot of things, because I really am thinking about like what the future holds just with me as a mom. Like, how will I just convert to doing things differently with a kid, because like my old life doesn't exist anymore. Like, how will I transition back to work, and what is child care going to be like for her, and like, just kind of like really thinking. And I do have a great support system, and I'm not saying that I don't, because I really do. I have a great support system, and they're encouraging me every step of the way. It's just that you get anxiety just thinking about how life is going to be with your child when you kind of don't really trust anybody with your kid, essentially. So besides like your immediate circle. So like I really don't trust anybody with my kid as of now. And I've been thinking about, oh, okay, well, I don't want to not necessarily put the burden, because it's not a burden, but I don't want to put the burden of my kid on someone else. And this is just me. These are my thoughts. It doesn't necessarily mean that she's a burden or they feel that she's a burden. It's just the thoughts that I have, and the thoughts that I always have. So I guess these are like all the things that are kind of like frustrating me in my mind that I never really vocalized. And I guess like I should, vocalize them a little bit more. I don't know, but it's just been a little bit crazy for me. Typically my daughter is amazing, and not that she's not amazing now. She's amazing, but we have moved into the stage where she's teething. So when what typically isn't a crying baby is now a shouting baby, now a screaming baby, and waking up every 30 minutes to cry and whine. And I'm so not used to this. Like, so not used to this. Hold on. And it's really like taking a toll on me. Like earlier today, I was just like, I kind of feel like I just blinked for a second and I literally just let her cry. And I was just like, I'm just gonna let her cry. Like, and then I just like stepped away and I was just like, I'm just gonna go, because I had on a mask because I was trying to record this video initially. And then she woke up and she was like hysterically crying and I was like, okay, like, you know, of course spring into mommy mode. And I went to go like help her and, you know, like just soothe her, and she was just crying. And I'm like, okay. So once it was like, once I like picked you up and I'm holding her and, you know, it's not working, I like had to, because I just heard her screaming and I was just like, you know what, let me just take a moment and like step away. And like I laid her back down and I kind of just, you know, I obviously put her where she wouldn't roll or anything, and I just went, I closed the bedroom door and I just went into the bathroom. Like I was like, I need a moment. And I took my moment and like I, you know, went back in and I was like consoling her and stuff. But in that moment, like after I like picked her up and consoled her, I had like my mask on. That's why my face looks so glowy. I had my mask on and I like went to go wipe it off, and like after I wiped my mask off, I had her in my arms and I literally just like broke down. And it's like there are so many great moments in being a parent that, you know, I'm sure that when I look back later on, like, this is not even going to matter because I enjoy being a parent. I enjoy my kid, you know. I just think that sometimes you get overwhelmed and you don't realize how overwhelmed you are, because I feel like I've been trying to do so many things just with like everything, like, you know, like I'm trying to set up my house, I'm trying to set up my apartment because I want it to be like a home for me and my baby girl, and like I'm cleaning, I'm throwing out, I'm rearranging, I'm buying, I'm making, I'm building, I'm doing so many things just so that I can like really just cater to us, you know. And I know she doesn't understand these things. Like, this is just me verbalizing how I feel, and this is so not what this video was supposed to be about, but I guess this video will be for someone because someone needs to hear this apparently. But you know, I'm just doing so many things that I'm not taking the time to really cater to me and, you know, do the things that I want to do. And I did put out a video before last week and I loved it. It was great, and I want to continue to do things like this, and I want to continue to do this because I know that these messages are for someone. I know this message is going to resonate with someone to the point where they're like, you know what, yeah, like I go through that, you know. And I feel like everybody has a different story, but I know somehow, some way we kind of come together when it comes to parenting, because although we may have a different story, sometimes we do have the same questions. And, you know, like, it's just, it can be hard. It can be hard, and I'm like literally just trying to work through my emotions and make myself feel good, you know. And I feel like these videos are going to help me do just that, because I feel like just me even verbalizing made me feel 100 times better than I did before I started the video. And, you know, like, I don't want to put on a poker face with you guys because I'm typically not a emotional person, but, you know, I did say like this new and improved Missshantimonet is going to be all about, you know, me transitioning from who I was to who I am, and, you know, and that's a mom. And I just want to be completely transparent, you know, when I'm going through these things and when I'm feeling these things, because I feel like it'll help someone. But yeah, so I am so sorry I laid that on you guys. It may be extremely heavy, but thank you, you know, thank you for watching, and, you know, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for, you know, being here with me as I go through this journey, because it's you guys that make this all happen.